With the evidence collected, both through our ears and through our mouths, I would have to say the true originator of the Juicy Lucy is...
Last time, you saw me leave Vietnam, traveling for the first time since the pandemic began.
Turbulence.
Now, after 13 years of living in Asia, I'm returning to the USA, to my home state of Minnesota.
America!
And I'm gonna do my best to blend in.
Where's your bandana?
It's this one.
The Star Spangled Banner.
I'm being a patriot.
You are being patriotic right now.
Are you my compatriot? What's that mean?
In this series, we're exploring Minnesota's Twin Cities,
Oh!
the neighboring municipalities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, with a population of over 3 million. A shocking number, considering winters here are not for the faint of heart.
I remember when I first came, in November, December, it was brutal.
Today we're heating things up with a burger, but not just any burger.
Ever since the show began, I've not shown as much of the US as I want to. People outside the US might not realize American food is pretty wide-ranging. Those same people always think of one food when they think of American cuisine. Calvin, open your glove box. Hamburgers. Hold on, I've got one right here too.
Why do you have one in there?
I have them everywhere, strategically located around the van. I mean, SUV. This is a pretty typical American burger situation right here. We've got a bun, we've got meat, we've got cheese. That's all you need is those three things.
But if they're lactose intolerant,
I don't put up with any type of intolerance. Racial intolerance, gender intolerance, dairy intolerance. Not cool. A hamburger absolutely has to have cheese. But where we're going today, they bring the cheese to a whole new level. It's not just more cheese, it's about where they put the cheese. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
This state is famous for having 10,000 lakes, for birthing the musician Prince, and for inventing one of the USA's most iconic burgers. One that I've never tried before, the Juicy Lucy. But what is a Juicy Lucy? This is a molten core burger. A bubbly waterfall of cheese that'll smother your diet aspirations in a single bite. But this burger comes with some baggage. A long controversial battle over which establishment was actually the first to produce this beefy beauty. Matt's Bar and the 5-8 Club both claim to be the original. Today, Detective Calvin and Gumshoe Sonny will get to the bottom of this meaty mystery. First, we're paying a visit to the 5-8 Club to hear their side of the story.
Quick note, this is my friend Calvin. He speaks English and Vietnamese, so we can conduct the interview in either language. Which would you like?
Let's go English.
mày tốt, nothing that đi.
In 1928, at the height of Prohibition, this bar originally opened as a speakeasy, serving beer and liquor illegally. Very cool. Once Prohibition ended, the 5-8 Club became a full-fledged restaurant, but its golden age only started in the 1950s with the introduction of the Juicy Lucy.
It does take a talent to make it. You gotta have good burger, you gotta have the right amount of cheese.
Velveeta.
No Velveeta.
Oh, I thought I cracked the couch.
Just how hard is it to make a Juicy Lucy? We're heading to the kitchen to find out.
So we in here at the 5-8 Club, we're gonna make the American Juicy.
Prep starts with an 80-20 blend quarter-pound patty.
Do you get your beef from Vietnam? Because I was in Vietnam and they had some beef from the US.
Each patty is topped with 1.5 slices of American cheese, but you can also order yours with blue cheese, pepper jack, or Swiss.
And we do offer 2 other burgers that we will put cheese on top.
Cheese inside and cheese on top.
How you thought about putting cheese underneath also and calling it the Sonny Calvin?
Thanks for putting my name first.
It is your show.
The next step is where the magic occurs.
Top the patty right on top. We use the thumb, make sure that it's all around seal.
You gotta pinch it. That's the secret.
Time to hit the grill. Cover the meat for a moment to keep it moist, and off the heat they go, ready for the burger build. Start with the base bun, a few slices of pickle, the sizzling hot patty, and top it with a little bun hat. Serve with French fries. And a Diet Coke if you're watching your calories.
This is our first meal together on US soil. This is crazy.
This is going to be amazing, memorable, epic.
So I was eating a French fry. What'd you say?
Epic.
Okay, it's gonna be so epic. This is so interesting because I was in the kitchen. They put just a big old ball of cheese in the middle, and then it looked like a sombrero or something. But somehow through cooking, maybe through pressing,
It becomes just a very plain feel. No, not P-L-A-I-N, P-L-A-N-E.
you gotta forgive him. English is his first language. Let's take a big bite, and then, I don't know, we might burn ourselves on cheese. Cheers.
Cheers.
That bread is so soft and it just wraps around it like a warm bread glove.
That beef, well seasoned.
Wow, good beef.
Great beef.
I didn't even get cheese in mine. But look at this. It's starting to squeeze out just a little bit. Oh, my second bite is gonna be so full of cheese. Oh, it's very satisfying. You do get this really satisfying, creamy, cheesy, velvety, but not Velveeta, bite in your mouth. If it was up to me, I would put cheese on top.
Yeah, I agree. When they say Juicy Lucy, I'm thinking in my mind, you're gonna just get a plethora of cheese.
This is probably good for most normal people.
But we're not normal.
Yeah, we're not normal. And I gotta get a high from everything in life, whether it's Jack Daniels or food or
Jack Daniels.
I want this to get me kind of high. And for me, that's gonna require another layer of cheese, which they serve here on the menu.
But this is something that's been around since almost 100 years ago. This is history that we're eating right now. This is legacy.
We're taking a bite of the past.
And I swallowed it.
Our stomachs are half full, and we've got half the story. 5-8 Club has nabbed numerous awards for their cheesy bovine burger over the years. But does that mean they were the first? One bar, just a few miles down the road, doesn't think so.
Well, I only have one story, and that came directly from Matt Bristol himself. I actually knew him.
Matt's Bar and Grill got its name when Matt Bristol became its owner in 1954. Shortly after opening, he claimed to have cooked the first famous molten core burger.
One afternoon, it was kind of slow like this. Him and some local patrons were up at the bar having a beer.
As the story progresses, a patron requests a burger with cheese in the middle of 2 patties. Matt prepared it himself.
When he took a bite, he said, "Whoa, that's one hot, Juicy Lucy."
Oh, we've got name and title.
As word of mouth spread and demand increased, they decided to put this new dish on their menu.
And when the menu came, it was spelled incorrectly.
I love the idea of, there was a mistake and you're like, I meant to do that.
Yeah.
With the unique spelling, Matt's Bar reminds its patrons, if it's spelled correctly, you just might be eating a shameless ripoff. And they prove it with every burger coming out of their kitchen.
This is how we make our Juicy Lucy's. Nice flat patty, American cheese, match up patty to patty, slowly taper the meat to mesh together.
That looks somewhat familiar, but the similarities end here. Here, they're using a slightly lighter patty. These patties are freshly ground every morning, using their own meat grinding technology.
What is your blend? Is it an A20?
That we don't give out.
My fat to meat ratio is my business. Stop asking.
Here, the meat is stuffed with just one slice of American cheese, and American cheese only.
I think it's honoring to the original owner and our current owners that we don't change a thing. Why wreck a good thing?
As for sealing, there's no pinching going on here.
We call squeeze, and we have hired squeezers.
Squeezing is an art, and it can take months to train a rookie squeezer.
We only take out stacks of 25, 1 to 2 stacks at a time, because we want our burger to be kind of cold. You get it too warm, we would have the patty come out of the square line, and that's not what we want.
Next, grilling. This stubby flat top adjacent to the bar, in plain view of all who enter, is the kitchen. This roaring 3-foot piece of steel is where flavor happens. Layers of salt, beef, and onion scorch and sizzle as they transform into this establishment's iconic offering. For some, this might look a bit too messy, but Barack Obama would have to disagree.
A few years ago, I was told Obama came here to eat a Juicy Lucy.
That was such a weird day for us. Sad and extremely happy, because the morning of President Obama's visit, Matt Bristol passed away from non-smokers' lung cancer. 4.5 hours later, President Obama came in, and then everyone would come in and say, "What did President Obama eat?" So we call it the Obama special.
So for other restaurants where Obama didn't eat at, they can't have an Obama special.
Are they gonna have a Sunny special?
2 grilled cheese with a Juicy Lucy in the middle.
Time for the burger build. The base bun is topped with pickles, then caramelized onions, and finally, the patty.
If I'm honest, we've already had one Juicy Lucy.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm ready for one that's even juicier.
And Lucia.
That's right.
Oh, this bun
the
is
bread.
so soft.
It's got some spring. It's kind of like steaming up and warming up from underneath. I can feel the steam, the warmth of the burger.
And this is a perfect hand-sized burger.
Yeah, it's a little bit smaller than the last location, but I like it. I like the size. It's not too much.
So they use a fifth of a pound patty, which then caramelizes better. The other one was really thick and it almost steamed. I can't wait to get into this burger. Oh, it is just oozing out like a volcano.
Yeah, so there's just this really thick, molten layer of cheese. Not layer, it's just like a...
I'm gonna keep wanting to see if you figure it out.
No, hold on. It's just like basically melted liquid cheese mixed with some of the fat from the beef. If I squeeze this as hard as I could probably get it onto the camera lens.
but we won't.
No, I'm not doing that.
No. Ooh.
That's what I've been looking for.
As you bite into it, you want to suck up that cheesy that you're inhaling.
Like you want to create a suction lock around this area. I did a tutorial one time. There wasn't food involved. It was weird. It's on onlyfans.com. I got a hit of the onions this time. It just has a deep, savory, satisfying goodness.
The aroma in here, the moment you walk into this place, you know that this is gonna be a great burger.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my body odor, because I asked you not to talk about my body odor.
We're not gonna talk about it right now, Sonny.
So we don't have to talk about it? You're saying a good smell.
It's savory.
And guess what, dude? I still got cheese left over.
Do you? Okay.
Yes. With this burger, if you put cheese on top, I think too much.
This is not fancified. This is not elevated. They're not putting foie gras or avocado mousse in it. This is truly the best ingredients, simple preparation, and love. This is like honest, good food. Well done. Kudos to the chef.
Good job, guys. But now, Calvin, the most difficult part of our journey so far, we must step outside and decide which burger was our favorite. Calvin,
Sonny.
today we had two different burgers that went head to head in an epic battle of who is the juiciest of all the Lucy's. That guy was into it. I want to know who you think created the original based on the evidence we discovered today.
I think the originator of this Juicy Lucy was Matt's Bar.
Matt's Bar.
It really was just a down-home good burger. And to me, that's the story in itself.
For me, it's not so easy. There's a lot I like about both of today's locations. First of all, 5-8 Club, very old. That's really cool. Second of all, they're doing the Juicy Lucy, but they're doing new, fun, innovative stuff. You can get a blue cheese, you can get
Pepper Jack.
That's right. Then you have Matt's Bar, and for me, it is the flavors. I feel like is what people were tasting decades and decades ago. With the evidence collected, both through our ears and through our mouths, I would have to say the true originator of the Juicy Lucy is Matt at Matt's Bar. Final answer. So now what though? Is the other restaurant going to be mad, do you think?
Being an influencer doesn't require millions of fans. All you need is this t-shirt. Entertain and inspire at your own pace. Don't be an influencer. Be a micro-influencer. Get your shirt now.
I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be here with you.
Aww, that's sweet.
We'll probably cut that out. Okay. I've never understood people who eat. Hold on. See, we're not so clever now, are we? Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Awesome.
Oh, I don't. What were you thinking? This is our first meal in the USA together. Actually, oh, we did have a meal last night. There can only be one original Juicy Lucy, and that's right here.
Right here.
I'm buying it.
Of course you're buying lunch. I'm not buying lunch.
What was that? Did that come out of your mouth?
No, out of my ear.
Do our squeezing.
Oh.
Is that Obama? Thank you so much for watching today's video, and a huge thank you to Calvin from FKN Deliciousness on YouTube. He flew all the way here from Vietnam, and now you have to fly back, right?
Oh, I mean, I did a one-way trip.
Hold on, do you have to leave or can you stick around?
What do you want? Do you want me to stay around or do you want me to leave?
You guys let us know in the comments down below if Calvin should leave or stick around. No, just stick around. I don't really care what they say. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Peace.
Oh wait, oh shoot, I did the wrong one.
You did the thumbs up?
Yeah.
Unusable.
It's been so long.
We can't do it again. We're out of time. Can you go that way?